if the next generation, guys, if you're gonna implement some kind of additions, you can see if you can bring up dead batteries, that's a huge plus. No other battery chargers can do. Alright, if you have a large motor like this, the V8s, any V8s, they consume a lot of crank power. When you start the motor, it's going to consume a lot of energy. So on this vehicle, I drive a lot of short distance. I don't take like hours to drive at the most of the time, right? So every time I crank the alternator to recharge the battery, and it's the vehicle sits a lot long. So alternator recharge the battery, it works in the maximum capacity, right? So it's going to be not healthy and it's going to consume a lot of gas. So this is a power charger, as you can see the battery. So I can connect this and it's going to keep my batteries alive. This one's another smart charger, right? Also, it's very good, up to 10 amp. It's going to charge the battery. But this one, when my batteries die, this is a large capacity batteries, right? For the V8, the big, the truck batteries. This one is almost 1 day. It says full charge, right? But recently, I got this unit right here. I'm going to show you how to regenerate the dead batteries, all that stuff, right? So this one is, compared to these ones, is a little bit expensive than my smart battery charger, but I'm going to tell you the plus and minus on this video, right? So it's a lot of good functionality. So on these chargers, like other chargers, you cannot regenerate when the low voltage goes really low. On the next video, I'm going to show you how it regenerates. As most of the time, it's going to say it's a bad battery, but this one is going to be actually force the energy to the battery and brings up energies from the battery. So also multifunctional, as you can see, I'm going to cover on the video. So you have the switch button here in a nice display. Only the minus on this, the charger, I don't like how's the cables. Cables are a little short side, as you can see. I want to keep this battery on the floor and I can actually charge my battery on the vehicle, right? Also, the power cable is also not the longest one. So if the next generation, guys, if you're gonna implement some kind of additions, other than that, it's short cable, everything is great on this charger. So I fixed the 2 batteries, like a 0 dead batteries. These battery chargers cannot, even the smart, the BMS system inside cannot regen the power for the batteries, and it was showing the both batteries dead. But this guy, it's charged without any issues, actually bring to the life and charge it. So 2 fast charging is going to be 5 amp or the 15 amp. So it's going to be a lot faster charge. If you don't rush, if you find out your battery is dead, you can throw in the fast charger and it's going to be fast charge. You can use for the motorcycle, the boats, anything you use the batteries, it's going to be charging. Another great functionality on this, so you can cross it. For example, if you do the protection for the plus and minus, if you switch it by accident, there's nothing going to happen. And also protection from the input voltage, if your electricity by the rain or something affected, it's the jumps all over the place, doesn't matter, it's going to be a regulator inside or the protection inside, right? So it's a lot of good functionality for the price. And as you can see, if you can bring up dead batteries, that's a huge plus. No other battery chargers gonna do that. Similar, this one is going to be charging for my motorcycle, the BMW. This kind of the chargers for the BMW motorcycles, over $90, right? You can buy this and they charge anything you have in your vehicle. So it goes to from 12 volt to 24 volts. All right, as you can see, after this machine, 13.2, but still is charging, but the battery is alive now. AGM battery, it's come back to life, and a little bit left to fully charge. All right, do you remember this bike? It turns without any issues. The battery is alive again. So yeah, even the AGM batteries, when it's 0, you can charge with the machine without any issues. Alright, as you can see, it's another example how this AGM nice battery, but it's a must to be fixed. But this one, it doesn't take voltage all over the place, so even the very nice charger cannot do anything. That's why we're going to use this charger, the fix mode, and we're going to see how it's going to fix. Alright, this one is connected. What we're going to do, we're going to do the repair here, right? And we can do auto shuts off, or it's maintained. You can select the 2 different ones, all weather or the winter. So what we're gonna do, we can turn on the slow. Yeah, that's it. It's now start repairing. By the way, this battery is repaired. Now I'm gonna start the quad, and we're gonna wash it, clean it, all that stuff. But the battery is now alive. Alright, as you can see, it's small battery, slow section, slow setting is more than enough. But if you have a larger battery, you can do it faster. And now it's gonna be pushing some amperage, and we'll repair. Hope it's gonna be repaired. I'm gonna show you later. Alright, hope this video helps you guys. I'm out. I'll see you in the next video.